Today we are going to set some seeds. We're going to set them in trays. Now, sometimes you can set them out in the garden, but we're going to set them in the seed tray. You can use any kind of a container to set seeds. You can use yogurt tins, except you need to have a bit of a drainage hole, otherwise they'll fill up with water and the seeds will rot rather than grow. Also, you could use these, the ones with fruit, and some of them have ready holes in them. Now, this is dangerous, so you just click there and that will make a drainage hole. Otherwise the whole thing will go. This is our compost. This is a hand trowel. Hand trowel is used for filling the compost and for breaking the lumps. So we chop down, lift up, chop, chop, lift up, chop, chop, and keep going until all the lumps are gone. Because the roots of the seeds can't go down through the compost if you have a hard lump. So we put in our, see this here? This is the one that you could buy, and there's drainage holes already in that. And you put the compost in like this. Don't pack it down, remember that. You don't pack it or else the roots will rot. You put it in nice and gently and just let it fill up naturally. And then we scrape it off. So here we go. Make sure to get the corner as well, because sometimes they're not as full. And then we scrape off. Remember the thing should be this way. And then we go tap, tap. Now you see how it lowered down a bit, and that gives you room to put the compost in. And next thing is you don't ever put the seeds inside the compost. Otherwise, if you drop a seed, you're going to get mixed up your lettuce with your sunflowers and with your nasturtiums. We're going to set two types of seeds. We're going to set nasturtiums, and if you follow the instructions, if I'm not there to help you, you have all the instructions in the back. Now, it shows that you can set them in March, April, May, up to May. Now, these are going to be killed with frost, so that is why you don't have them planted before now. Well, maybe you could have them inside, but frost will kill them. We also have some sunflower seeds. These are not hardy either. The frost will kill these. So you wait until now to set them. If you notice the seeds, they're very like what you feed the birds with. And they use a lot of sunflower mixes in for birds. And that's why at the end of the season, when you're finished, when they flower, they produce seeds, and you can let them up on the top of the flower to feed the birds for the winter. So now, we're going to set half and half. So what's half? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So half of that is 3 and 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need 12 seeds to fill up the half tray. We'll start with the sunflowers. These are a big seed. And it's better if you set the biggest ones, right? Now usually next week we might set lettuce seeds and they're tiny. So you have to be very careful. But these are easier to handle. So we start here at the corner, and when you do it, do like snakes and ladders. Go along here, down here, and along here, so you don't forget where you were. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, dud. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's the sunflower set. Next we're going to get some of these nasturtiums. Now these are a different shape again. See, these were long and oblong. These are roundy ones. So we're going to get 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we start at one corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can give them a little dibble down. 1, 2. It's better if you plant them fully down, you won't be able to see where you've planted. So that's it. Give this a little push. Now we'll get a little pot to cover them. We need to get a pot. Excuse me a minute. And down on the seeds. And we shake the compost over them to cover them. See, watch it coming out. See, it's coming out, but it's very slow, and they're nice and small, so they won't stop the seeds coming out. Okay, that's done. Now we'll give them all a little drop of water to make sure that they're wet enough. Just a small little drop. Now, all right, you should have a spray can for this, but we don't have one. So, along slowly. And do it systematically. Go along in a line so you don't miss out on any plant. Okay, that's good. And next thing, we label it. Now, it's important to label because you forget what seed you set. So these are nasturtiums. You just put in A-S-T. It's not working great, is it? Anyway, it will give us an idea. And these are sunflowers, so we just write sun. Sun here. Now, you should put the date as well. Today, what day is today? It's the 6th. 6th of May. 6th of May. And the reason we put the date is in a week's time, we said, when did we plant those? Just 2 weeks ago. And somebody would say, no, it was last week. So we've been accurate. And in a week, they should be nearly coming up because they're big seeds and the weather is warmer. Then we put this in over it to keep the compost in. So just to show how you use one of these compostings, there's a hole in the bottom of this. Are these yogurt containers. So you just fill up a small bit, nice and loose, right? And in we go, and cover it up, and away she goes. Now, if you had that in a container that's compostable, you know, some of them containers that we had for the school lunches, they were compostable. Well, what you could do with that, when it starts growing, you could just put it out into the garden, into the soil, and just push the soil to one side, and you could let it to grow away because it's going to break down and the roots can go out through it because it is compostable. Okay, so we'll put this in a nice warm place now, and the same with that, you put them in a windowsill and the extra heat will bring them on much faster. So I think that's about it for today. We'll see you again next week. So, toodaloo.